Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the stock indice review, and I'm going to go ahead and cover the overall market. Starting with the VIX, we had an overall spike and then came down. Still for this week was very volatile. Natural gas was kind of consolidating throughout the week. 20-year, interestingly enough, has been declining pretty rapidly now. We have an overall target of 90 on the way down. Z3 is currently at 87. So we still have some more significant price action to the downside, and there was not really a significant recovery from this overall hammer here. We'll see what happens on Monday. But the treasuries are very weak. This is the 2-year, kind of baselining and doubling out with the W formation. 5-year, kind of weak. 10-year, very weak, sort of like the 20-year. Russell is also weak. We have a reverse, I think, J hook here, potentially. Gold just collapsed this week, and I have a next price target around 1820, and it is still crowded out short for the next following week. Interesting enough, people want to go ahead and go long gold even though it's falling precipitously. S&P 500 also has a reverse J hook, kind of mixed on the commitment of traders. NASDAQ also has a reverse J hook and mixed on the commitment of traders. Dow is the weakest out of all of them and just continues to go to the downside and is also mixed on the commitment of traders. Dollar is very strong, crowded out long though on the commitment of traders. Long side, we do have a hammer formation, doji, and if this goes up and forms a J hook, we could see more price action to the upside, at least a 107.480. No horizontal vertical count to the upside yet calculated. Starting with Bert's, overall loss of 280. Next, Biddy, no trade. Beto, which is Bitcoin. Bull, loss of 20. Bank D, loss of 470. Next trade, all the way down to Drip, loss of 440. DRV, nice gainer at 2020, all the way to the upside here, which is real estate short. Dust was the miners short gold, or short miners at 1180 in terms of profit. FAS, we had a loss of 290. FNGD had a loss of 698. GDXD, however, beautiful gain to the upside of $800. And like I said, short gold was just phenomenal this week. Overall, for GLL, was $2,008 in profit on 1,000 shares. Gush Oil did a leap above the dragon. Overall gain of $1,090. JDST, overall gain of $597. Cold, one trade, loss of 150. LabD, wonderful gain of 550. SDAO, overall loss of 210 with these 2 days here. SOXS, overall loss of 430. SPXS, overall gain of $10, and SPXU, pretty much the same thing, but two different indices. Measuring the S&P 500, this was a $12 gain. SQQQ, loss of $10. SRS, which is ultra short real estate, same as DRV, $510 gain. SRTY, overall loss of 440. Treasuries were a nice overall gains to the short side. TBF, $270 gain for the week. TBT, overall gain of $1,030. This is one of the biggest gainers for this week. TBX, also a nice gainer of 190. TECS, overall loss of $270 on 1,000 shares. Triple T, which is ultra short, the 20-year, overall gain of $7,978 on 1,000 shares. Wednesday was the biggest gain overall here with $4,150. Beautiful trade for the weeks, for those 3 days. TYO, overall gain of 550. TZA, overall loss of 380. UCO had one nice trade here of $120 gain on 1,000 shares. UVIXI up here, and then give back with these overall drawdown days here was a loss of $970, but a lot of volatility for the week. WebS, loss of 520. Yang, loss of 260. ZSL, which is shorting the silver, is overall loss of $90. This overall surge with gold and silver was absolutely incredible on Friday, signifying a drop in commodities I haven't seen in a long time. So this was an incredible drop here on silver. And they're still crowded out long on silver even after this overall short on silver went this high. Absolutely incredible. Oil is kind of hovering here. What we do have is a two-horned dragon here, which signifies more bearish move. We are crowded out long on crude oil again for this week, and it has started its overall decline. Hasn't signaled an FTM yet, but we'll see what happens here. But if it goes below this low of 91.177, fractal low here, we got a nice M formation and more price action to the downside, at least to the 200, which is at 82.067. Incredible drop to the downside. We do have this Z3 excursion here too, as well as a liquidity zone that could complete the M, but we'll see. Looking at the overall markets, again, China is consolidating almost into a super pinch here, and we'll see where we do have a horizontal vertical point figure target at 12,177 for the China 50. Japanese yen completed this overall M. The Nikkei went ahead and went to the downside, and we got all the way down to the Z3 at 30,972. Taiwan is also going lower and hanging out around the 200, with the UK also hanging out around the 200 and a little bit below the 200 right now, and the RL270 right now is going forward. So we'll see if there's more price action to the downside. It does have an overall target of 71.49 to the downside, so that's all the way down to this Z3 here. Excursion. Incredible price action to the downside if the UK has problems in their economy. Magnificent 7 are struggling. Nvidia and Tesla. This is a reverse J-hook. More price action to the downside. I'm thinking down to the RL270. 10-year concerns me. We had an overall half a percentage point in a month overall, and it continues to hover around 4.6% on the overall 10-year. 4.9 for the 20-year, and the 30-year is now at 4.76. Incredible surge to the upside. Bitcoin kind of consolidating here with an overall pinch. It's not a super pinch, but it is bubbling up to either consolidate to the downside, usually during this particular time frame, but we'll see. Overall profit for this strategy is 13,388. There's 1,000 shares for each one of the particular stock indices. We did have drawdown days on Monday and also Thursday, with the largest gainer being on Wednesday of 12K. Well, folks, that's all I have for the stock indice review. We're currently conducting a FOREX futures and stock indice foundations and operations course. We also program in both PineScript and Python and auto trading. If you're interested, click on the links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Monday. Well, if you like this video, hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.